Sorry. Okay, no. Sorry, I'm texting with the boy. Oh my god! I had to see what was up.
He's not more important than the show.
I know. We love the audience.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of 2K Matt's. It's Matt Steele.
It's Matt Fuller.
And we're a couple weeks behind, but you know, we were away.
I mean, come on.
You know.
Even the greatest people you've ever seen on the internet have to take breaks sometimes.
We do, absolutely.
Have to go back and see our families, fly across the country, and then as I'm laying in bed, in my childhood bed, on, what was it, the 22nd of December?
It was literally like, I feel like it was like Christmas Day. Well, it's so funny because Matthew Bridges,
yes,
who, you know, has helped us review the JoJo album, the Mad Love, he was here a couple years ago. He literally texted us a couple days before this happened and was just like, guys, I heard through the grapevine that JoJo is re-recording all of her old vocals of her
old album.
All of her old albums.
He was like, she's going to re-record her first album. She's going to re-record her debut album and put it out. And we're like, where are you seeing this? Like, give us a link to the tweet. He's like, there's no tweet, I just know.
He's like, I just know, and we're just like, you're crazy and delusional, and that's never going to happen. Fast forward a couple days later, JoJo released both of her first albums.
Which is like, thank God, because I mean, we'll get into it. I like JoJo a lot. It's a great album. But the high road, people, like, if that is not a 2006 classic! And the fact is that her old record label, as we've been over in other videos, was blocking the release of those old recordings. They're not on any streaming services. And at some point, there was some sort of length of time that this contract was out where basically JoJo couldn't do this, but then at some point she gets the rights back to the song. She now has the, like, master licenses in some way. So she doesn't have the rights to the actual master recording she did, but she has the rights to the songs, and she can make them and record them and put them out. So she did.
So did she have to like redo all the production?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, she had to find producers to redo it. And the thing is, I think she knew that it was coming up this year, and obviously she has a large team of lawyers after all of the shit that she's been through, and that she's like, I need everyone to make sure, read every line of all these contracts and make sure that we're allowed to do this, because this is what I want to do. I'm so sick of my fans coming up to me and being like, why can't I stream Leave Get Out? Like, I love the high road, why can't I stream it? And she's like, fine, if we're going to do it, we're gonna do it, and I'm going to do it. The thing is, she could have so easily been like, alright, here's a 6-song EP, these are the big singles, you all know these, I've remade them, you can stream it to your heart's content, but she's like, no. I'm going to do everything because my fans want to hear what I did and what I put out in my younger years when they fell in love with me. Hey, what a fucking boss move. Like,
that's insane.
I can think of so few, like, more tangible, like, examples of, like, reclaiming your past that has been haunting you, and she's just like, you know what? I'm going to make something. This is for everyone who wants to stream a Leave, Get Out, or Too Little, Too Late, or even the album tracks that not everyone knows. They're now all available for you. You're welcome, and I'm moving forward. Don't ask me about this again. So I grew up knowing and loving these albums. I went to a Christian school in high school, and we were taking Bible over summer school because it was just a class to get out of the way, and just like, we're gonna take it over to summer school.
I always forget you had to do that.
I did, but then I remember coming into class it was one summer, and I came in with JoJo's Sel-Titled debut and Ashley Simpson's autobiography, and I was like, guys, we're listening to this. This is the soundtrack to our lives from here on out. I remember listening to Breezy the first time. Imagine a 13-year-old girl singing I Could Shop and Sprees off the Heezy. I totally will, please believe me. It's just, it's a great kickoff jam. Okay, what are your favorite songs on the first album?
Okay, I always loved JoJo and I would always follow her. I would watch all of her performances and get really excited, but this is before I knew what was happening.
You hadn't met me yet.
I didn't like buy albums unless it was crazy. The Spice Girls or Britney Spears or musical theater cast recordings, so I didn't get access to all of these JoJo tracks.
I have them.
and have them organized in like the album form.
I have them.
So Breezy I remember hearing when I was younger.
Really?
Yes, and I had forgotten about it until I listened to it again today, and I was like, ah!
It's so great.
Baby It's You is a classic, and he shits on Baby It's You.
I don't shit on it. I don't shit on it. I just feel Not That Kind of Girl is stronger.
Not That Kind of Girl's great.
It's so great.
Not That Kind of Girl's a classic.
When I first heard that's why I think I was more mad that it wasn't Not That Kind of Girl. Maybe It's You to me is cute and fine and good, but Not That Kind of Girl.
Not That Kind of Girl's
You know, like that I feel like is more of a point of view. Such a fucking song.
And just hearing Not That Kind of Girl again years later, because, you know, it had been so long since I had listened to these songs, and just like hearing it again, I was just like, this makes me feel like I'm 5 years old again.
Oh, I love the happy song. I love Homeboy. It's so...
Homeboy?
That was such a classic. When I first heard it as a kid, I was like, don't want to be my homeboy no more.
Homeboy, I had never heard before.
Excellent.
Homeboy is one of her best songs.
I know!
And it kind of reminds me, I just saw If Beale Street Could Talk.
Okay.
And the whole thing of Beale Street Could Talk is they were friends ever since they were like little kids, and then they fell in love when they were like teenagers and all that. And so now I'm just like, oh my god.
He doesn't want to be your homeboy no more.
Homeboy no more, he wants to be your man.
Yes.
Homeboy is so great.
It's great. And it's always, but that's the thing about these albums that's so great is that she really, even though the production isn't like a little tweaked and obviously her vocals, she makes a few different run choices than she would have made at 13 and 16 or whatever. But it's like, she didn't do like, we're doing completely new versions of this. This isn't like an acoustic version of the album. It's like, I want to stay true to the originals because the originals are not available to be streamed. And so I don't want to go too far off the map. And I appreciate that for her. Leave Get Out, what a great version.
It's just
like, I mean, it's clearly like, we all know the song. And also what I love about this version of the song, there at the end part, you hear the background chanting of like, get out, leave right now, without the lyrics over it. I got in arguments during Bible class because I know about her. What's she saying after that?
I always thought she said move. But now hearing it again, she's saying loser.
Yes, and I always said she was saying loser. I told everyone in Bible class, I told you, I told everyone in my life.
I always thought she was saying move.
No one believed me. They thought she was saying who, which didn't make any sense.
That's stupid, no.
But it was always loser, it's loser now. Thank you, JoJo, for proving me right after all of these years. I think Never Say Goodbye is an actual R&B classic and one of the best vocals. This version and the 13-year-old version, one of the best vocals on record from that time period.
Never Say Goodbye is excellent.
Absolutely perfect, and like, I feel like we don't talk about it enough. I can't believe it wasn't a single. Like, if we're going to put a ballad out from JoJo at that time, it should have been Never Say Goodbye, but I feel like people are rediscovering it. It's on Spotify now. Get to Never Say Goodbye if you don't know about it, because it's really a highlight.
My highlight is I think Weak.
Weak's a great cover.
It's fantastic. Is it a cover?
I love doing this. But it's still excellent. It is. It's by SWV.
Let's move on.
No, it is excellent.
This is the second time this has happened live on 2K Match. That's probably why I was, because it felt very familiar to me.
And also, this is a small thing, but that initial run that she does, it's like,
she sounds amazing.
Unbelievable. And she did, obviously she didn't do that when she was 13, but like, bitch, you better sing. I love the rest of the album too. I love Yes or No, it's cute.
Yes or No is really, really fun.
It's a fun one.
The thing that I think is so amazing about this album is the fact that at 13, she knew exactly the kind of music she wanted to make.
Yes.
And that's extraordinary.
I know.
For someone so young.
Who can
normally
say
it's
that?
just like, they have like, let's try to have an R&B feel, but like, we'll throw some more poppier things here and maybe like something, like we're just throwing stuff at the wall. Like, this is a debut album from someone who like has not even hit puberty yet.
Know.
And the fact that you could tell exactly what her point of view was is just so amazing.
I know, because it's like, I feel like a lot of artists, especially when they're that young, get pushed in the very, very pop direction. And like, she could have done that, but it's like, this little girl could sing her fucking face off. Even though she hasn't like been through all this life relationship stuff, like her soul has, her voice has. Like, her voice has been divorced 3 times. We need to hear about the pain the voice has gone through, even if she's like, I just want to like run outside. I love that she was so right about her initial vision, and you know, the people around her, the producers, the A&Rs, knew who she was, and it still matches up. So, okay, as much as we love JoJo, great debut album, what a young talent. JoJo's best album is The High Road. Period.
Wow!
Period. Like,
the best.
That was what I was most excited about, because when she was fully announcing this on her Instagram, she put up obviously the pictures of the JoJo album, and I was like, this is all well and good. We all loved the JoJo album, we wish it all the best, but are we gonna get to the crown jewel? Because the people need to know if we're getting it too little too late. If we're getting, I don't want to say all my favorites, because I want you to tell me, before we get started, what were the singles?
What were the singles? Okay, because I don't know the single.
Really?
Well, obviously Too Little Too Late is obviously a single. I really, really love This Time, so I'm hoping that was a single. Okay, never mind.
This Time is excellent.
Was Let It Rain a single?
I don't think so.
Oh my god!
The second single, which was I Feel a Misstep, and it's a song that's cute and great and we like, but How to Touch a Girl is not the song I would have gone with as the follow-up.
How to Touch a Girl is a great song.
It is.
But I wouldn't call it like
The second single.
I would call it like the hip song.
No, and I think it was exciting because I think JoJo wrote on that song, and so that was an exciting moment. And it's a great song.
The funny thing is, like, How to Touch a Girl, I would argue is one of the like top 3 best written songs on the album.
It is excellent.
But just not a single. Yeah.
Coming for You.
Where are we going with this?
I don't know if I can overstate my love for the song Coming for You. Like, it has been such an inspiration. There's like no era in music I like more than like a guitar and B moment. Like, obviously Irreplaceable is happening around this time, but I feel like with the electric guitar it was a little different. It was a little punchier, but still very melodic, and I just remember personally being very inspired by the production, by the lyric, by the melody, by the piano. Just everything about that song is flawless, and we all need to admit it to ourselves. And the fact that Coming for You wasn't a single then upsets me, and I don't know if we're releasing singles from these projects. I assume we're not, but like, if we are, Coming for You should be at the top of the fucking pile. Like, that's a classic, that's a hit, that is a timeless moment that everyone needs to hear. Coming for You!
Well, they can hear it now on Spotify.
How do you feel about Coming for You?
I thought Coming for You was great.
You don't like it enough.
Okay.
What were your favorites on the album?
I mean, Too Little Too Late. This time, Too Little Too Late is a classic.
It's actually a classic.
This Time I really love.
Yes.
How to Touch a Girl and Anything are my favorites.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for watching, I guess. I like Good Ol'.
Good Ol' is great.
Good Ol', I like Good Ol'
is great. Yeah. Good Ol' is really good. I like that. Coming for You, iconic. And okay, Exceptional is cheesy. And it's a Diane Warren ballad, and like, that makes sense.
Was it written by Diane?
Yeah,
okay, that makes sense.
But I do think there is something sweet about it and nice about it. And obviously it's beautifully performed, and
if you want a sentimental ballad, you turn to Diane Warren.
And I like Note to God.
Note to God's great. Well, Note to God, she's like singing
singing. And that's the thing is, like, obviously I feel like this is a bit more of a pop moment, this whole album, but I still don't think it's at the expense of the vocals. Like, you're always getting a vocal moment from her, which I really appreciate, because obviously no one in her age group at the time could do half of what she does, but not many people at all ever, end of sentence, can do what she does. So hearing her at that age and then at this age performing these songs so beautifully, these songs that are so well written, and like, what a cohesive body of work, and it's my favorite JoJo album. But honestly, I just love this entire project. I love that she did this for her fans, because that's what it's for. It's for people who like grew up on her music and want to hear those songs that bring so much nostalgia to people. And I think
that's your
nostalgia, you gotta say. And I feel like she did such an excellent job. I love that she didn't change the production too much, just updated a bit. And I feel like it's gotta be kind of daunting to have, like, you know, you're an adult now. It's just different from when you were a young child singing these songs. And like, it's weird to be comparing yourself to your 15-year-old self.
Especially, you know? Like, I guarantee you there are like a couple songs on some of these albums that she's just like,
right, she's just like, this doesn't even make sense for me at this point.
But she gotta do it, and like, she's singing her face off and on, and like, nothing feels like breezed by. No. Like, everything feels like she put everything into it, and so. Great job, JoJo.
Oh, and I just love the idea that now that her past, she's put a little bow on it, she can move to the future. I have a feeling there's going to be new music from her this year, which I would love. I don't know. I'm proud of it. It's weird. It's like some people you just feel proud of as if you know them, and JoJo's one of those people. Because she's coming out of the dark, people. Like, this has not been an easy road for her, and the fact that she has, like, reclaimed her life in this way is so beautiful, and in such a way that's, like, giving it all back to the fans. She's like, she could be angry and bitter and like stuck and just furious, and she's like, no, I'm letting this all go. I'm embracing what I loved about that time in my life, and we're moving forward.
It's amazing. It's amazing what
and we thank you, JoJo, and we thank you, audience, for watching.
Yes!
Tell us below what you think of the new JoJo re-released songs and albums. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And for as little as $1 a video, you can join us at patreon.com/2gaymats to get an extra extra bonus video a week and other great prizes and rewards, and I hope we see you there.
Yes, we have to give a shout out because we have our first Patreon. What's it called? The
legend.
The legend.
Icon? No, icon?
Icon?
Icon's above legend, right?
No, legend's above icon.
I don't know.
I'd rather be called a legend than an icon.
I'd rather be an icon. Or no, I'd rather be called a legend.
Yeah. And one of their perks is they get a shout out.
What is his or her name? Adam Parnell.
Adam Parnell.
Thank you for being a legend.
We love you. What a legend.
We think legends. Let's look at the tears.
Let's check those tears again.
1 second. We're good at this. Legend!
Legend! Adam Parnell's a legend.
And we're going to mention him in every episode because he's such a legend.
Yeah. So you want to be a legend too?
You better
do it,
work,
Adam Parnell did.
Yes.
Go to our Patreon. Check out how you can do that.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back soon with another brand new 2 Gay Minutes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.